Alright, welcome to Thunder Valley. This is a track by PS. I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, but he has quickly become one of my favorite track creators in this game, both paid and free, because he does release free tracks. Um, you know, and so I believe this was a track scan, and he rebuilt it, redid it, and he did an absolute amazing job on this track. This track is extremely rough and rutted. There's acceleration bumps, there's braking bumps, there's micro ruts within ruts. Like it's pretty crazy. But I would consider this a pro level track. This is not necessarily a track for beginners or amateurs, but if you want to learn, get this track, because easy tracks you're never going to learn. You might get the basics, but you're never ever going to learn, and that's what my mission is. So sometimes you have to take a bite and just chew it, and eventually you'll get through it, and you'll learn something on the other side of it. But yeah, I mean, look at that corner there. It's just so many crazy little ruts. It's got big jumps. This corner on this track, no matter what version I'm playing, who made it, whatever, scares the mess out of me. This downhill, because you're going downhill, you're flying, you're hitting braking bumps, you're having to hit a 45-degree corner in the middle of the daggone downhill and not die. Like I just don't. It hurts my head to think about even trying to do something like that in real life. And crazy bumps. These ruts are big, and it's hard to fathom that much detail in a video game track. Most of your video games are much less detailed than that, and it shows. But this was my first sight lap, and it was a 2:24.2. Alright, now this is my best overall lap of both motos. This is from the first moto. It's probably 20 minutes in or so, and I was still timid. I was still very, very timid with the ruts on this track, and I think that was my problem the entire time. I need to get better in rutted, crazy, rough tracks. I was blitzing through stuff like this pretty quickly, but especially in corners, things like that, I need to get better at that, and that's how I'm going to improve on these tracks. But some of the ruts, they just really intimidate the heck out of me. With the new update, you had to be very, very careful not to over jump that wall jump there, because you will get bucked off with the over jump crash system now, which I like. I think that it's good for the game. It's good for professionals. You shouldn't be able to jump that wall jump, land 100 foot past it, and keep on going, landing on top of a rut or a braking bump. That's not realistic. And it should slow the game down just a slight bit for the pros, because some of them they could just send crazy stuff and be perfectly fine and land, and I don't know how they ever did it, but I would try to do the same things, and it didn't work out well for me, so even before the update. But I think part of my problem with this track was right there in that last corner was the ruts are small, which is realistic, but I would slip through the ruts. I would blow through the rut, and it didn't hold me in. So, but this lap was a 2:16.7. Alright, so this is the last lap I'm going to show today. This is from the second moto, And this was the best one I did in the second moto, but I did not improve my best overall time. I did improve my ideal time, as one of my sectors was a little better than previous, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, and I'm trying to analyze, see, like, stuff like that costs you time, and then you get back in, you get all wonky in the ruts trying to get back on the track, and just, stuff happens, and it kills your times. But this corner was a problem, trying to get slowed down forward out of that jump, and but I'm learning, and that's all I ask. I was 2.3 seconds up on my best sector time there, so if I had run a better time there, I could have been pretty speedy on this lap. But my final thoughts. I did learn quite a bit on this track. I enjoyed this track quite a bit. I enjoyed this track a lot, and the crazy ruts and stuff like that, I'm starting to learn to enjoy the suck, as you say. This downhill will never be comfortable for me. It scares the crap out of me every single time I do it, and I don't. Yeah, see, that killed my lap there, but it was probably the final sector here that actually improved. But I'm loving this series. I'm enjoying focusing on motocross and learning and putting the time and effort in to try and learn. It is difficult right now. We have just so much going on, but it's nice to take an hour every day and really just focus my brain on this and turn everything else off for a little bit. So I improved it a little bit, but hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless.